I did my thing with it for, 20-something years as far as being the king of the West Coast. Gave the crown to Kendrick Lamar. I didn't give it to him, actually he took it. But I had to take it off my head and give it to him.
Yeah.
And he been running wild with it, and the music that's been coming out from the West has been very, very good. It's international. It's not just regional. It's not local no more. It's global.
Drake is always going to be in my good graces because he did something for one of my daughters that I'll never forget, and he will always be in my graces with that. And I like Drake. Mm-hmm. What I'm telling you with these lines is, I don't know what's real and what's not at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because you hear about this rapper, that rapper, whatever. I'm telling you that I don't do it, never have, and never will. If I ever need a ghostwriter, I need to just put the mic down.
You know, he's really not that bright. That kid is not that bright. Look, if you say, like, the easiest thing you can do is bring other people into the statements that you're saying, right? While you write music. Not for them to be involved, but just to mention.
Rappers are expressing their opinions everywhere, and it's evident that this whole feud has caused a big reaction. There has been a deluge of comments, with some rappers seeming stunned by what transpired. Kendrick Lamar and Drake have certainly rocked the rap community. Rappers like Rick Ross have gone so far as to make videos talking about the situation. While some have shared their opinions on Twitter, there is disagreement within the R.I.P. community over Kendrick's support. While some people are in favor of Drake, there is a plethora of viewpoints from both newcomers and old-school legends. Let's get into the discussion and find out what everyone is talking about.
I just want to make this clear. White boy, they said you said if you was fucking young girls, you promised you would have been arrested. Whoever wrote that for you should have put more thought into that. White boy, it's your writers. Whatever message you translated to them, that wasn't the way they were supposed to do that.
So where do we even start with all of these responses? Let's take an unexpected turn and start with some rap legends like Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, and Eminem. Snoop Dogg discovered himself in the center of the action. Drake dissed Kendrick Lamar in a song that featured Snoop Dogg's artificial intelligence voice. Drake went all out on the song Tailor-Made Freestyle. Although it was later taken down, it had already caused quite a stir online. Drake specifically targeted Kendrick with the song leveraging the legendary status of West Coast legends like Tupac and Snoop. Snoop Dogg, however, did not stay silent and instead posted a video in which he appeared confused, asking several questions about the situation before wishing his fans good night. This move by Drake has undoubtedly caused controversy in the rap world.
They did what? When? How? Are you sure?
Right off, everybody calling my phone, blowing me up. What happened? What's going on? I'm going back to bed. Good night.
Snoop Dogg is obviously on Kendrick's side, having supported him throughout his career and even going so far as to say that he respects Kendrick so much that he gave him the title of King of the West Coast. However, his confusion about being in the song does not imply that he is confused about which side he is on in this beef.
I did my thing with it for, 20-something years as far as being the king of the West Coast. Gave the crown to Kendrick Lamar. I didn't give it to him, actually he took it. But I had to take it off my head and give it to him. And he been running wild with it, and the music that's been coming out from the West has been very, very good. It's international. It's not just regional. It's not local no more. It's global.
However, 50 Cent appears to be supporting Team Drake. In fact, since April 20, 50 Cent has only supported Drake and has said nothing about Kendrick's songs. 50 Cent shared the audio of Drake's custom freestyle on Instagram along with a post that said, "Leave this man alone. I've seen this movie before. It will not end well." If you disagree, then where is your stuff? Boy, in addition to expressing his admiration for Drake's music, 50 Cent questions Kendrick Lamar's answer to his challenge, implying that he is not only fully behind Drake, but also questions anyone who has doubts. However, 50 Cent's support for Drake didn't stop there, even after Kendrick released his response song, Euphoria. Rather than seeming to take it personally, 50 Cent showed his continued support for Drake by posting another video, this one called Family Matters, which took aim at Kendrick Lamar. The caption for 50 Cent said, "You all need to die because I advised you to leave him alone. And now he's whirling on you all." This assertion just supports 50 Cent's steadfast backing for Drake in this contentious rap conflict, having long been a fan of Drake. 50 Cent has not only disregarded Kendrick's songs, but has actively promoted the rapper, suggesting that Kendrick should give up trying to compete. In a prior interview, 50 Cent praised Drake's versatility. Highlighting his talents as an R&B singer and rapper, he said that Drake's ongoing success in the music business is a result of his combination of qualities. Drake's distinct position at the top of the game was acknowledged by 50's words, which were a clear gesture of respect.
Drake is one of those guys that makes the music that, but he's a hybrid because he's a hip hop artist at the same time. He's, so he can deliver both the. I think when they recognize you as a hip hop talent, you can bridge to other things. But when you are R&B, you're R&B.
And later, there's the legendary rapper Eminem, who has been vocal throughout this song together with Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent. Feud, although Eminem has remained quiet as usual and said very nothing, his earlier remarks reveal his sentiments for the two rappers. In interviews, Eminem has publicly lauded Kendrick Lamar, calling him one of the greatest lyricists of his generation, if not all time. Eminem's praise for Kendrick's lyrical skills in the advertisement shows how much he values what the rapper has contributed to the rap culture.
Kendrick, to me, is the most electrifying vocalist of this generation. Would you agree with that?
I absolutely would agree.
Yeah.
Kendrick is at the very top tier of lyricists, not just this generation, but of all time.
However, when talking about Drake in an interview, especially the claims that he uses ghostwriters, Eminem's tone alters. Eminem acknowledged that although he liked Drake, the claims had made him doubt his sincerity. Eminem took a hard stand on the matter, declaring that he would have to quit rapping if he ever hired a ghostwriter. This shows how committed he is to using his own ability authentically and sets a personal bar for his career in rap.
Drake is always going to be in my good graces because he did something for one of my daughters that I will never forget, and he will always be in my graces with that. And I like Drake. Mm-hmm. What I'm telling you with these lines is, I don't know what's real and what's not at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because you hear about this rapper, that rapper, whatever. I'm telling you that I don't do it, never have, and never will. If I ever need a ghostwriter, I need to just put the mic down.
Though he respects both rappers, Eminem prefers authenticity in music creation, which suggests he might favor Kendrick in this debate. Eminem finds Drake's use of ghostwriters to be mysterious, which makes him think that Kendrick is one of the best lyricists. If Eminem had to choose, it seems like he would support Team Kendrick, because it is consistent with his rap principles of authenticity and self-expression. Moving on to rappers who aren't exactly the Ogs, but are still well-known. Rick Ross is a must-see. He has been very active in this spat, continuously making fun of Drake. Even though Rick Ross dissed Drake in a song, his involvement goes beyond just music. He is also quite active on social media. With the release of Kendrick Lamar's single Euphoria, Rick Ross was quick to share footage of the artist's new songs, stoking the flames. In a video, Rick Ross told Drake to just stay silent. Drake disregarded this advice, and many now think he should have paid attention to Rick Ross as Kendrick intensified the conflict and raised the stakes in the rivalry.
He may not even heard this yet, but look, white boy, I know we not friends, but let me give you this advice, because you ain't got nobody around you, or you ain't got no real around you. Let me just put it like that, ain't no real cuz. Stop, don't respond. Don't respond. You ain't even peeped when the intro came on with the Teddy Pendergrass. That was that black vibe. Don't do it.
Rick Ross is clearly in favor of Kendrick Lamar, but what about the more recent rappers? Their reactions are blunt and highlight how quickly and intensely the rivalry escalated. Most of these younger artists seem to prefer to stay out of the controversy, perhaps to avoid unintentionally becoming targets themselves. This circumspect approach suggests that they would prefer to watch the drama between the heavyweights play out rather than get directly involved. Meanwhile, Joe Budden and DJ Academic, who are well known for their podcasts and discussions offering insights and commentary on the rap industry, are growing more vocal about their opinions. DJ Academics in particular is thought to be one of Drake's most devoted fans. Despite his regular support for Drake, he acknowledges that Kendrick Lamar seems to be winning this battle. This admission is noteworthy because it comes from someone who has consistently supported Drake and highlights how influential rap critics view Kendrick's recent moves.
So we have one only possible option. Who's gonna make the biggest hit song? And I'm gonna be honest with you. Hey, listen, I'm on the East Coast, but you know, I run a hip-hop media news page. I've heard that song, Not Like Us, I heard it's kind of starting to make waves outside, which is very reminiscent of what Back to Back did when Meek got obliterated by Drake. That was a drop mic moment. After Drake dropped Back to Back, we didn't care what Meek said afterwards. Actually, he dropped about 3-4 songs, but the conversation was over.
During his live stream, DJ Academics brought up Joe Budden in addition to suggesting that Kendrick might be leading this rap duel. In agreement, Joe Budden called Kendrick Lamar. This conversation between two well-known personalities in the rap commentary industry button suggested Drake that the best course of action would be to find a way out and admit defeat. World emphasizes the considerable influence of the continuing feud and the widespread belief among some insiders that Kendrick is ahead.
How do I have it scored?
Yes.
I still got Kendrick up, but I absolutely love everything that's happened since you and I sat down last. Me and you spoke for an hour yesterday, and I said the best thing for Drake to do, this is when you accused me of only giving Kendrick advice. I said the best thing for Drake to do is find an out. And on the end of that amazing record he put out, he found out.
What was that?
You just told me the out. Yo, I'm going on vacation. I'm not even doing this with y'all no more.
Today, we've delved deep into the ongoing clash between two titans of the rap world, Drake and Kendrick Lamar. We've traversed through the perspectives of seasoned veterans such as Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, and Eminem, each offering their unique insights. We've scrutinized Rick Ross's vocal stance on the matter, contrasting it with the quieter responses from the emerging generation, still grappling with the reverberations of this feud. Additionally, we've tuned into the analyses of influential figures in rap media, DJ Academics and Joe Budden. Both are esteemed voices with their fingers on the pulse of the rap scene, and they currently perceive Kendrick Lamar as the frontrunner in this lyrical skirmish. But now, it's your chance to add your voice to the conversation. Are you aligning with Team Kendrick or Team Drake? Who do you believe is emerging victorious in this lyrical battleground? Drake and Kendrick Lamar's clash isn't just a feud, it's a spectacle captivating the entire rap universe. Each release from either side is dissected, analyzed, and speculated upon by fans and critics alike. Will there be more tracks dropping, each serving as another round in this high-stakes purple joust? The anticipation is palpable as enthusiasts await the next move from these rap juggernauts. It's a clash of titans, each boasting their own arsenal of skills, experiences, and fan bases. On one side, there's Drake, the consummate hitmaker, known for his melodic flows and chart-topping hits. On the other side stands Kendrick Lamar, the introspective lyricist hailed for his intricate wordplay and socially conscious narratives. Their clash isn't just about personal vendettas. It's a battle for supremacy, a duel to determine who will reign supreme in the rap pantheon. In this showdown, every bar, every verse is scrutinized for its potency and impact. Fans dissect the lyrics for hidden meanings, soul jabs, and bravado-laden boasts. Each release is a battleground where every word carries the weight of the rapper's reputation and legacy. The Oggs of the rap game have weighed in, offering their seasoned perspectives on the feud. Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, and Eminem have lent their voices to the conversation, providing insight into the dynamics of this epic clash. Their wisdom, earned through years of navigating the treacherous waters of the music industry, adds depth to the discourse surrounding Drake and Kendrick Lamar's feud. Meanwhile, the emerging generation of rappers watches from the sidelines, absorbing the lessons of their predecessors while forging their own paths in the rap landscape. Their reactions may be more subdued, but make no mistake, they are keenly aware of the significance of this feud and its potential impact on the future of rap music. As the tension between Drake and Kendrick Lamar continues to mount, the rap world holds its collective breath.
I did my thing with it for 20-something years as far as being the king of the West Coast. Gave the crown to Kendrick Lamar. I didn't give it to him, actually he took it, but I had to take it off my head and give it to him. And he been running wild with it, and the music that's been coming out from the West has been very, very good. It's international, it's not just regional, it's not local no more, it's global.
Drake is always going to be in my good graces because he did something for one of my daughters that I'll never forget, and he will always be in my graces with that. And I like Drake. What I'm telling you with these lines is, I don't know what's real and what's not at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because you hear about this rapper, that rapper, whatever. I'm telling you that I don't do it, never have, and never will. If I ever need a ghostwriter, I need to just put the mic down.
You know, he's really not that bright. That kid is not that bright. Look, if you say, like, the easiest thing you can do is bring other people into the statements that you're saying, right? While you write music. Not for them to be involved, but just to mention.
Eagerly awaiting the next move in this high-stakes chess match. With each track, each verse, the stakes are raised and the anticipation grows. Who will emerge victorious in this lyrical showdown? Only time will tell. Or do you think there may be an end to this beef? Post your ideas and forecasts in the comments section below. Tell us what you think about this incredible rap fight.